What's up, y'all? One Shot back again. I wanted to talk to y'all about something very, very, very disturbing. First of all, I want to say, be very careful, you know, what you let your kids watch, what you let your kids look at on TV, because this stuff is sick, you know what I'm saying, and it's really, really crazy. I want to talk to you guys about some satanic, demonic cartoons that you would never have expected, never have believed in your wildest dreams. Kid cartoons for little kids. The cartoons I'm going to be addressing today is the Fairly Odd Parents, a Nickelodeon show, a very popular show, Spongebob SquarePants, and lastly, Dora the Explorer. Now, those are shockers, especially Dora the Explorer. You know, that's for little kids, you know, and it's really sad that, you know, how satanic these people are. These people worship Satan the same way we worship Jesus, and they're dedicated to their God. Just like I'm dedicated to Jesus, they're dedicated to Satan, and they go all out, you know what I mean? A lot of times, people who go for God don't go all out, but these satanic people go all out for their master. So, I wanted to show you guys how serious this stuff is, and how real this is, and how scary this is, you know. It's really scary, it's real, and it's no joke. First, I wanted to turn your Bibles to Revelation chapter 13, verse 18. Once again, that's Revelation chapter 13, verse 18. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast. Who is the beast? The beast is Satan. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast. For it is the number of a man, and the number is 666. 666. Once again, the number of the beast, the number of Satan, the number of Lucifer is the number of man. 666. 666. 666. So back to my lesson. You know, the number 666 represents the number of man, us, the number of man, and the number of man falls short. Remember, because we fall short of the glory of God. So the number of man falls short of God's number 7, which means perfection, complete. So we fall short of His number 7. The number 666 is a false trinity of sinful origin and reflects an imperfection times 3. That's deep stuff right there. So let's get into the cartoon now. Now that we got the background to everything and we know what's really going on, let's really dive into this cartoon so we can, you know, expose it for what it is. So if we look at this first picture, we see 3 of the characters: Cosmo, the green hair one; Wanda, the female, and Timmy Turner. Now, first of all, the first thing you see this and you look at it and it looks like a normal cartoon. But when you really dive into it, it's more than just a normal cartoon. First of all, take a look at their ears. Look right into each of their ear, and if you look closely, you'll see a 6 in each of their ear. Cosmo has a 6, Wanda has a 6, and Timmy has a 6, representing the beast. 666. And as I read to you in Revelation, 666 is the number of the beast. Satan worship. So if you look into their ears, and no one would even expect that, you know what I mean? Because it's subliminal. You don't look at a cartoon character and think to look in their ear. You know what I mean? So if you look into their ears, you see the number 666 representing Lucifer, Satan. This is terrible, man, that they would have that in a cartoon. Now, you might think to yourself, maybe this is a coincidence. Maybe that's just one scene. You know, maybe this is just one scene, you know, where they I don't know why anybody would write 6s. The people who made the characters would make 6s, you know, not worshiping Satan. So look deep into their ears, and you'll find out that exactly what they represent. It's crazy stuff. So in this next clip, you see the same scenario as you seen in the other clip. You see the 3, and they always put them together, you know, to represent 666. So look into their ear. In this clip, we see their ears once more, you know, still representing 6. In each of these clips, every single clip, you look in their ear and they have a 6 in it. There's not one clip on the whole entire show where the 6 is not present. It's present in every entire clip in their ear. It's just branded on them. It's not just one particular character, but it's every single character on the show in every scene of the show. You see, I'm showing you guys multiple clips of the show and multiple clips of everything in which these things are present. And if you look in every single scene, you see the same exact thing, the same exact thing. So it's obvious that this show is not for little kids, and it's being used to push a bigger agenda. So now I'm going to bring your attention to Spongebob. SpongeBob SquarePants, you know, is a very popular show, and it's been around for a long time, and it's done wonders. You know what I mean? People love this show with their life. But now I'm going to show you the crazy symbolism in SpongeBob that's going to change the way you think about SpongeBob. It's crazy. So as you can see in this picture, SpongeBob is throwing up the Baphomet. In this picture right here, you see the Eye of Horus and Squidward. And this stuff is real crazy, man. This stuff is deep. This stuff is real. People need to wake up. There's no excuses to this kind of stuff. These people are infiltrating the mind of the youth. These people are trying to get your kids, and you really shouldn't stand for that, you know what I mean? There's nothing, you know, you gotta, you know, really wake up and really see, and don't let your kids watch this stuff, man. This stuff is terrible. You know, if I knew that it was like this, you know what I mean, when I was younger, you know, I wouldn't even have watched cartoons if I knew this, man. This stuff is crazy, and they're really infiltrating the minds of the young children. You look at all these clips and you see 6s and 6s and 6s and 6s and throwing up evil devil signs, and man, it's crazy. So everybody wake up. Thank you for listening to this message. I hope God blesses you, and remember, if you know something and you continue to be a part of it, you're just as guilty. So, you know, if you continue to know this and let your child watch these cartoons, these particular cartoons, you're going to have to stand before God and be punished for that, because you know that it was wrong. So I hope you guys have a blessed day. This is the exposing part 1 of SpongeBob, Philly Our Parents, and Dora the Explorer. I hope you guys really learn from this, and you can see. And you know what, before I let you go, there's one more thing I want you to see, and this tripped me out. I want to touch briefly on Dora the Explorer before I let you guys go. If you look at Dora the Explorer in this clip right here, she's throwing up the Illuminati symbolism sign. They're both throwing it up, the same sign that Jay-Z throws up for Illuminati, mind control, the back of the dollar, which means New World Order. Is this what you want your kids to watch and listen to? Dora the Explorer, when she's throwing up devil signs? Is this the type of world that we're living in, where you can't even let your children watch cartoons these days? But that's the reality of it. You see Dora, you saw SpongeBob. Don't let anybody deceive you. It's not true until you see proof. You've seen the proof and you see that it's real. So people, wake up. Have a blessed day. Bye.